it's time for everybody's favorite piece of shit, Stratosphere.
This man, one of the dirtiest people you ever see inside of Superkick'd. And he's learned from the best. He's learned from Ashley 6, and that's why he is the way that he is.
You know what? He's also sporting a new look, John. He's got his hair dyed.
Yeah.
You gotta wonder if that loss to Roach many months ago has spurred that sudden change in hair color for Stratosphere.
When ladies are in a breakup, when their heart is broken, you'll see them flip the script, change their hair color, change their dye, and I think that's what Stratosphere has done. He got a loss and he wants to change the look.
The bell has rung here at Superkick'd at the Longboat Hall. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. We've got Aaron Orion.
YouTube, subscribe.
Aaron Orion against Stratosphere.
The strength already from Orion on display, Kris. Already on display.
Aaron Orion is not going to take any shit from Stratosphere. Stratosphere heavily outmatched. You gotta say the power. You gotta see the power and the strength is in favor of Orion here.
Absolutely, like I was saying, Kris, you see it in the lockup. The strength, the quads, the upper body on Orion is just next level. And I wonder how Stratosphere is gonna deal with it.
I think he's gonna deal with it like a scared hamster.
Look at that push.
Look at that.
Look at the strength on that push.
Oh, did nothing until Orion fires back. Stratosphere with a kick. Sends out Orion into the ropes, misses with a clothesline, and takedown by Orion.
Massive takedown by Orion. And that's what you're gonna see.
And another.
Making Stratosphere look like a basketball.
He is making Stratosphere look like a rag doll.
Bang! Dunk right through the hoop. He's feeling it right now. He's liking the crowd in Toronto. Big high five, might take your arm off.
Orion is toying with Stratosphere the way I used to toy with my pillow when I was a child wrestling.
Give it a little suplex. What'd you do, Simo? What'd you do?
Swinging neckbreaker from Stratosphere. I slammed that pillow, dropped elbows on it. I dropped fists the way Stratosphere's dropping fists now.
The lefty from Stratosphere.
Southpaw.
At its finest.
Stratosphere in control at the moment. A kick to the head of Orion. And now he's getting distracted by the fans.
And it's Joe, it's super fan Joe that's getting at Stratosphere there.
He is he's in there against an absolute beast. You are going to need to focus 100% on your opponent here, not the fans.
200% needs to be devoted to Aaron Orion. You're damn right, Kris.
Stratosphere hits the ropes, delivers a knee, now goes for the cover. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Smart enough to hook the leg, Stratosphere. You got to give him some credit there.
Absolutely, and I love the contrasting styles between these two. Stratosphere, dirty. The antagonist, always the one that wants to put the pressure on you. Get underneath your skin. Orion, straight power. He's not going to hide. You're going to see it coming.
Stratosphere, a member of the Cure, so you got to wonder, are we going to see any Cure members in this match helping out Stratosphere?
Oh, we know when Stratosphere's around, there's always members of Cure lurking, whether it be Six, whether it be Jake something, whether it be Orlando Christopher. Cure is always lurking in the background. What a move by Orion!
Orion
F you.
Showing some agility there from Orion. And now,
look at the strength now too.
Oh, what a backbreaker by Orion! He is broken Stratosphere in half. Stratosphere has gone limp.
And the crowd loves that. They love when Stratosphere is in pain. He's been dishing out pain for the past few shows.
Eats an elbow. And now a clothesline. Aaron Orion is feeling it. The crowd fully behind him.
Orion as well. They're feeling him.
Orion hits the ropes. Oh, but he runs into a knee from Stratosphere. Stratosphere hits the ropes and runs into an elbow.
Tit for tat.
Orion shoots him in. He's got him up. Oh, what a slam.
That's got to be it, Simo. That's got to be it.
2, 3. Just a two, John.
Just a two count.
Johnny, I thought he had him there.
I thought Aaron Orion had the match won. He thought he had it won. Look at his eyes.
Orion can't believe it. He thought he had a 3 count there. Referee signaling just 2. Got to give credit where credit is due. Stratosphere kicking out. Orion now heading to the top rope. Just the middle one. A high-risk maneuver here from Aaron Orion.
Oh, he's feeling it. Did he take too much time, though? Yes, he did.
It reversed. And a 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Nice reversal from Stratosphere.
Yes, very intuitive.
Orion claiming that Stratosphere had the tights. Blocks a punch. Hits him with a right.
And tells him, not today, not in my house. Though Stratosphere is the one that's from this side of the border.
Orion goes in, misses with a clothesline. Blocks the kick. Oh, but a kick to the back of the head. Brings the man down to 1 knee. Orion stunned. Oh, and he eats a knee.
What a knee
And
for
a cover.
Stratosphere.
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Oh, he went over.
That's it.
Stratosphere with the pin. What an upset, John.
Huge, huge.
What an upset by Stratosphere.
And what I'm most surprised about, he did it without any help from the Cure. Does that mean Stratosphere is growing? Is he growing without the likes of 6 and all of the members? Something and Christopher. How is he doing this? How did he do it?
A very shocking and surprising win here for Stratosphere, but impressive nonetheless. A win over the beast, Aaron Orion. Like you said, Johnny, without the help of the Cure.
That is a big win under Stratosphere's belt.
He is now 1-0 with the blonde hair.
Not just beating members. Yeah.
You're 1-0 with the blonde hair. Get back.
We got our merchandise back.
Johnny, be careful. Aaron Orion in the ring. Stunned after a loss to Stratosphere. But he will be back, I believe. We will see Aaron Orion again.
Yeah, we will see him again. Now we got young stacks out here. This crew wants to reign supreme in Superkick'd. They want it all. And when you look at them, Kris, I think they deserve it.
You know what, Johnny? This is an impressive group to look at. Every man brings a different attribute to the table. The power of the brawler, the body of Solo, and the ability of Mark Wheeler.
Mark Wheeler is the brains behind this whole operation.
But we cannot forget the beauty of the one Violet Waters.
You're damn right. She's also a part of the brain, but I tell you, Mark Wheeler, some people call him an architect, some people call him the new sensation, but I call him the leader of young stacks.
I tell you what, call him what you want, but he's up for a tough task tonight. This man made his debut 1 month ago. Impressive. On his way to the ring with Little Lupe.
Yep.
San Andreas.
The Cholos. And these guys are loved by the fans.
I tell you what, Johnny, I am high on this San Andreas.
Yeah.
Mark Wheeler is in for a tough one here. Looks like Violet Waters wants to get at Lupe. And Lupe, I think that Little Lupe will give Violet Waters all she can handle.
I'll tell you this, San Andreas has got the perfect complement between size and speed. This guy has a new dimension that you don't see all the time here at Superkick'd.
No, this man is powerful, he's big and strong, but he's also a high flyer.
And when we saw Mark Wheeler in that Key to the City ladder match, Kris, honestly, I believe he ascended to new heights, to main event status. So he has the experience versus San Andreas' great skill. This is going to be an amazing match.
The bell is rung, both men looking to square up here, and they lock up right in the center of the ring here at the Longboat Hall. Mark Wheeler looks like he's got San Andreas in the corner. The crowd, John, is hyped for this man, San
On fire
Andreas.
for San Andreas. And it's no surprise with what he did in his debut. And a guy that can be easily hated like Wheeler. This is a match for the ages.
San Andreas sends Wheeler into the ropes. Now a hip toss. Great maneuver by San Andreas. A scoop slam. Plants him into the ring. Mark Wheeler takes a drop kick. almost over the top rope, now under the bottom rope.
Kris, a match like this can do wonders for each person's career. I know Wheeler, I said, is already close to main event status, but he's not there yet. A win would solidify that. San Andreas, a win for him, would put him into the next stratosphere.
Solo,
no pun intended.
Solo looking to get into this match, and he eats a forearm from San Andreas. Johnny, I'm 100% there with you. Mark Wheeler, I think, is in the main event picture. That's why it's important for him to get this win to stay up there.
He needs to solidify it. He needs to stay there. You're right.
Mark Wheeler hits the ropes.
It's one thing to get there. It's another thing to stay there.
Oh, and a chop block trying to take the big man down. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Almost a 3. Almost a quick 3 count. Mark Wheeler, though, you know what? The strategy is simple. You take out the legs, you take out the wheels on the big man.
Yes, and that's why I said, that's why he's the leader of Young Stacks. That's why he's the brains behind Young Stacks. He knows what he's doing when he's inside of that ring.
You're all
he's cerebral.
Everybody's the same size when they're on the mat.
You're damn right.
Mark Wheeler with a stiff forearm. Another one. Driving San Andreas into the corner.
Uh-oh. I don't like his intentions here.
Here we go, working on that knee. Working on the injured knee. Little Lupe screaming for her man.
There he is, Wheeler. Wheeler always getting underneath the skin and making life difficult for his opponents. Very difficult.
Mark Wheeler stalking his prey. He's got to continue to work that knee, wear down San Andreas. He's got him in the corner, reverse knife edge.
That chop. And I tell you, Simo, being an astute man that loves bodybuilding, Mark Wheeler has added a lot of mass. A lot of mass to that frame.
San Andreas with the cover.
And it's suiting him well thus far.
San Andreas now. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3.
Almost got him.
San Andreas with a couple quick counters. Oh, and a reverse knife edge, making the chest sing of
all night long.
Like Lionel Richie all night long. Mark Wheeler counters. He's got him up. Now. Fireman's carry. No, San Andreas, but the knee giving out on San Andreas.
I'm telling you, every time I see Wheeler, he gets bigger, he gets stronger, he gets better.
Wheeler going for the cover. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Well, you know what? He's doing the smart thing, and he's continually going after the knee of San Andreas. Oh, he's going to have to do more to put this man down.
Mark Wheeler is methodical. He's always on top. He knows what to do with the man when he's down on the ground.
He's got him
shit on his luck.
A Boston Crab right now.
There's a crab. You got the crab locked in. Look at the look in the eyes of Wheeler.
Look at the face of Mark Wheeler. He's got that Boston Crab locked in. Now it's a half crab. Now rolling over into a leg lock. Will San Andreas, will he tap? Will he be forced to give up?
I think Wheeler thought he could get the match won there. The look in his eyes, he cranked that thing back all the way.
Mark Wheeler in control of this match. Maybe too much for the young San Andreas. Maybe too much for the young upstart here at Superkick. San Andreas, though, firing back. But he takes a high knee from Wheeler. Wheeler hits the ropes, off, misses the clothesline. Both men clothesline each other.
Both men down.
Look at the face of Violet Waters. She can't believe it. Her man in control of this match. And now it looks like the tables have turned.
If there's one thing we've learned about San Andreas in his first 2 shows here at Superkick'd, the man is resilient and he feeds off the crowd.
The crowd.
Whenever he lacks for experience, he has the energy, and that's for sure.
100% this crowd is behind San Andreas. But I don't know what that's going to mean if Mark Wheeler keeps hitting him with these shots. San Andreas is going to have to fight back the way he is right now. Going blow for blow in the middle of the ring. Now San Andreas, the power, winning over Mark Wheeler. Rolling clothesline. What a clothesline by San Andreas.
Huge. Huge from San Andreas, but can he capitalize on that now?
Even on one leg, San Andreas able to perform a somersault into a clothesline. Setting him up.
Like I said, that's pure energy. That's pure adrenaline.
What a suplex by San Andreas.
That's adrenaline. Going for the 3 amigos, Kris.
Here goes another suplex. With every suplex, the crowd gets more and more behind San Andreas.
Turn this into a pin.
Oh, now face first into the mat.
Yes,
San
he
Andreas
does.
goes
Yes,
for
he
the pin.
does. That could be it,
1,
Kris.
2, just a 2 count.
I thought San Andreas had the match won with the three amigos.
Referee a little slow to that pinfall. I gotta give him credit.
It's hard keeping up with these amazing athletes, but that's what we ask the referees to do.
You gotta give Mark Wheeler credit, but the referee was slow for that count. Oh, and now a chin breaker. Mark Wheeler going for the kick, spins around. Oh, and he gets planted in the middle of the ring. Cover 1,
Look at
2,
rock bottom, whatever you want to call it.
oh, almost a 3.
My goodness.
A couple close falls here for Mark Wheeler.
We'll
San
call that
Andreas.
crossing the border.
He's going to the top. San Andreas on one leg, going to the top rope. Will Mark Wheeler crack like the San Andreas fault?
He usually goes for the front splash here.
No,
Look at
British Brawler and Violet Waters.
Look at them get involved there. What the hell are they doing?
British Brawler, Violet Waters pulling Mark Wheeler out of the ring. Lupe's in the ring now. She hits the ropes. And now a gorilla press by San Andreas. Tossing.
Lupe
on top.
San Andreas has just sent Lupe flying over the border.
Lupe going airborne on top of Young Stacks. She rolls Mark Wheeler back into the ring. San Andreas on one leg, going to the top rope. He's gonna fly like
Frog
MJ.
splash coming.
Mark Wheeler cracks. 1, 2, 3. No! Violet Waters distracts the referee. Oh, and little Lupe pulls her off the ring apron. Mark Wheeler hits the ropes. There's a roll up.
It's a melee.
1, 2. Mark Wheeler kicking out.
Oh, no.
San Andreas
San Andreas hit.
right into solo.
He doesn't
Mark
know what hit
Wheeler.
him.
Mark Wheeler, Samoan drop.
That's gotta be it. Look at Wheeler. Look on the face of Wheeler. He's proud of himself.
A sensational Samoan drop for Mark Wheeler.
He's proud of himself. Getting the help from Young Stacks on the outside.
Now Mark Wheeler going to the middle rope. Leaps off with an elbow. Go for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
That is it.
Wheeler getting the help from Young Stacks. It's as simple as that. When it's 4 against 2, what are you going to do?
A sensational victory for Mark Wheeler over the newcomer, San Andreas. A tough loss. On one leg, San Andreas just couldn't get the job done. Lupe's furious. Young Stacks pull away with the win. Mark Wheeler, Violet Waters solo, and the British Brawler with the microphone right now.
Wheeler's got something to say. Surprised by the actions of Young Stacks and Mark Wheeler at all.
No, like I said, Johnny, a sensational victory. But you know what? San Andreas standing tall on one leg.
That's how tough he is.
He's got the crowd. He's won the crowd.
That's how tough he is.
It's a bright future here for San Andreas and Lupe.
Right. He's going right to the top. Who's that, Kris?
Well, I think right now, Johnny, we got a newcomer. Miss Lix.
Miss Lix. attitude, Kris. Getting that Joe T, superfan Joe T, Kris.
Oh, she's got the megaphone in hand, shaking her bare butt. He's getting a pretty good look right now, John, I gotta say.
Getting beat down by Stratosphere wasn't enough. He's got to get in the ring with Miss Lix.
I can't imagine this is going to end well for Merch Boy.
To the Merch Boy, Kris.
Well, she did tell him to air raid. I think.
Hey, listen, she's taking offense to that.
I think Lupe is going to have some take some exception to that.
Oh yeah. You gonna take that too kindly,
Miss
Kris?
Lix is hightailing it.
Take that too kindly.
Miss Lix hightailing it out of Superkick right now. Miss Lix may have the megaphone.
Miss Lix not making any friends on her debut.
Miss Lix may have the megaphone, but Lupe looks like she runs this yard.
This is her yard for the ladies now. Poor Rob the merchandise guy gets beat up by Stratosphere, takes a kick from Miss Lix. I mean, what else is going to happen to this guy here at Superkick? That's got to be the music for none other than Hakim Zane. One of the most talented men you will find here on the Superkick roster.
Hakim Zane making his way to the ring. One of the stars, as you said here, Johnny, at Superkick.
You're damn right. This guy can fly with the best of them. He's quick as hell. He's fleet of foot, and he's got the right attitude. He's a fan favorite here. There's a reason why Hakim Zane has made a name for himself everywhere he's been across the globe.
Well, the familiar sound of the Golden Girls can mean only one thing. Making his way to the ring is RJ City, one half of two guys.
Yes, and it's funny that we still say one half of two guys when Psycho Mike left him high and dry. Could care less about RJ City and what's going on with his life nowadays.
You gotta wonder if this is a broken RJ City, so to speak.
I think so.
You know, this could be
broken-hearted, that's for sure.
It could be like when Betty White, and Blanche got into an altercation, or Estelle Getty.
Yeah.
Or B. Arthur.
Looks like RJ's gonna explain what's going on with him.
As you may know, I often am a part of the tag team.
Two guys?
A little while ago, my partner and my number one guy, Psycho Mike, well, this Diablo guy came out and hey, Mike, evil apple. And suddenly Psycho Mike wasn't Psycho Mike anymore, he wasn't my guy. In fact, he was a very bad guy.
RJ City with some heartfelt words. I don't know that Hakim Zane really gives a shit, to be honest.
Hakim Zane is always focused inside the ring. Doesn't care about stuff outside the ring.
You know what, John? Hakim Zane came here for a fight, not for a monologue from RJ City. I don't think he gives one shit about a moment of silence.
He feels disrespected right now, as he should. This is a man that, like I said, is not taken lightly when he travels across the globe. And to come here to Superkick'd in RJ City is disrespecting him.
You gotta wonder, is it the time and the place to be holding a moment of silence for your tag team partner? I think Hakim Zane, taking matters into his own hands. You knew it was coming. Sucker punching RJ City, a shoulder tackle. RJ City crashing to the mat.
You cannot take Hakim Zane lightly. This guy is too talented inside of that ring to be taken lightly.
No, Hakim Zane is on fire right now. Snap suplex. RJ City not really getting the fair start to this match.
As technical as they come, as quick and swift as they come. And you're right, RJ City's mind is elsewhere. It's not inside of that ring. It's not on combat. And that's the worst thing you can do, is not have your mind focused on combat. You're gonna get eaten alive if you do that.
Hakim Zane fully in control of this match. Some stiff forearms to the chin of RJ City and follows it up with a headbutt. He's asking for a fight. Hakim Zane wants a fight and he's not getting it. RJ City though, slingshot, suplex off the ropes.
He may have awakened the bear. He may have poked that bear. Hakim Zane's not stupid.
RJ City hits the ropes, clotheslines Hakim Zane over the top rope.
He's seen RJ City at his best. He's been at the shows. He knows what RJ City's capable of.
RJ City leaping over the top rope and a kick to the head of Hakim Zane, who is on the outside struggling to get back into the ring. RJ City now focused on this match, so you can see when this is a focused wrestler what you get from RJ City.
He is one of the best when he's focused. The fact of the matter is, he's usually concerned with Psycho Mike and his antics, him eating apples and what's got inside of his body. But now, when you see him focused, you're damn right, he's very, very good.
Hakim Zane quick like a cat, hitting the top rope, leaps from the top, crossbody, and a pin. 1, 2, just a 2 count.
But the fans are astute to pick up on what's happened with two guys. Psycho Mike, one bad guy. RJ City, one sad guy.
RJ City eating a back elbow.
There goes Zane. He's a bad man. He's a bad man.
Hakim Zane now going for the cover. 1, just a 1 count. He took a little too much time there. As we say so often, you got to be focused on your competitor, not the fans.
Absolutely, Kris. And it looks like Zane is still talking some more trash to City.
Zane leaps, misses with a splash in the corner. RJ City ducking out of the way, swinging neckbreaker. The fans are packed here at the Longboat Hall for Superkick'd. RJ City with the cover, 1, 2. Close call there.
Chris,
the fans are packed.
The fans.
They're all around the ring.
At the Underground, the Longboat Hall, the Great Hall, whatever you want to call it, the best fans in Toronto. They make Superkick'd what it is.
RJ City stomping a mud hole right now in Hakim Zane. But as close as they are to the ring, you need to be focused. And right now, RJ City is not focused. He's giving Hakim Zane a chance to get to his feet, which he does. Hakim Zane setting up. Suplex, nope, RJ City blocks it. Hakim Zane blocks a suplex attempt. Both men exchanging suplex attempts. Who will get the better?
And as we mentioned, look at them go tit for tat, non-stop. As we mentioned, the great fans, Dion flashing up a sign, RJ City is CBC. That's for his documentaries you can catch on CBC Life Documentaries. Shout out to RJ City and all he does, putting the entertainment back.
What a suplex by RJ City.
Back in sports entertainment, that's what RJ City does. He puts the entertainment right in there.
Both men down.
All about it.
The referee now at 3, counting both men as both men are on the mat. We'll need one of these competitors to break this 10 count. Hakim Zane with a right hand. RJ City follows up with one himself. Both men exchanging punches on their knees in the center of the ring. Both men engaged in conversation as well, John.
Yeah, talking about politeness. That's not what you're going to find inside the ring.
Talk about multitasking right now. An emotional RJ City. Feelings pouring out like a Care Bear of RJ City.
Straight headbutt to the head of Zane. Another one returned from Zane.
Reverse knife edge by RJ City. Hakim Zane, you know what? Not gonna exchange knife edges. He's following up with punches.
Oh, there they go. It's a brawl. It's a brawl.
Both men just punch drunk at this point in the match. RJ City, the fans chanting, he's got feelings.
He does. The man does have feelings.
What an even matchup.
If you saw RJ City's face after Psycho Mike went bad, it's like his dog died, like his grandmother died. Never seen a man with that look on his face after losing a tag team partner. To those actions, to an apple of all things.
RJ City hitting the rope, runs right into a forearm from Hakim Zane. Hakim Zane into the corner, hits RJ City with another forearm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and now a kick.
There's a reason why his mother calls him son. It's because he shines like one.
Cannonball into the and a cover. 1, 2. RJ City reaching out for the rope.
Breaks the count.
What a series of moves by Hakim Zane. Feeling it right now.
Oh, you're damn right. Ain't nobody more technical, swift. I can say it time and time again, but it's true. Look in front of you and see what the man does inside of the ring.
Fans chanting CBC. RJ City reverses that Irish whip. Oh, but he bent down a little too early for that backflip. Oh, and a swinging neck breaker.
He's still holding on to
Oh, he's got him holding on. Now.
What a move by Zane.
Face first, dropping RJ City. 1. Both legs hooked. 2. Almost a 3 count.
Zane had him. We saw Zane team up with Gavin Quinn. Not usually a tag team partner, but I wonder about RJ City and Superkick'd without having a tag team partner. Is the endurance gonna catch up to him at some point in this match?
Well, it looks at this point like Hakim Zane has definitely got the edge here in endurance. RJ City off the ropes, catches Hakim Zane. What strength by RJ City. Oh! What a suplex by RJ City.
That could be it, Kris.
Cover, 1, 2, just a 2 count. You gotta be thinking, at this point, RJ City is gonna have to hit knee Arthur to put Hakim Zane down.
Yeah, it's gonna take a knee Arthur. It might take 2 for that matter, but let's see if he can get 1.
RJ City leaping over the top rope and another kick to Hakim Zane's head. RJ City now focusing on the crowd. He's gonna go to the top rope, a high-risk maneuver now from RJ City. RJ City perched, leaps, double axe handle.
Oh, look at RJ City going old school.
The adrenaline pumping through the veins of RJ City. It's time for knee Arthur.
You called for it, Kris. You wanted to see the knee Arthur.
The end is near for Hakim Zane if RJ City can nail this.
Seeing this thing in slow motion.
Wait a second, John. We got
Diablo.
Del Diablo, Mano Del Diablo.
And the forbidden apple. That apple does wonders to people.
From the depths of hell.
Will RJ eat the apple? Does he want to eat the apple?
It's tempting. He's distracting him. Hakim Zane's going to the top. RJ City, oh! What a coup de grace in the back of the neck. 1, 2, 3.
That's it. City got distracted, Kris. City focused on Del Diablo.
RJ City distracted by El Mano Del Diablo, who had the poison apple, and Hakim Zane taking advantage, going to the top rope, and a coup de grace to the back of the neck of RJ City, and a 3 count for the win.
It's hard to be mad at RJ City. We've seen what that apple's done to his tag team partner, Psycho Mike.
Well, Johnny, you could see from the beginning of the match that RJ City wasn't quite into this match. His mind focused on his partner, Psycho Mike.
That is a huge win for the former King of the Six champion, Hakim Zane.
But now, John, RJ City has got El Mano Del Diablo to deal with the poison apple.
Oh no, not to RJ Del Diablo, no!
Will Del Diablo...
Not to RJ Del Diablo, no!
Will RJ City take a bite of the apple? Will he join Psycho Mike in hell with El Mano Del Diablo, the devil? Will he dance with the devil?
I don't like it, Kris. I don't like what I'm seeing. I think there's a good chance of this, but Del Diablo's gonna speak. I think it's gonna be the first time I've heard this man speak. Never heard this man. I don't understand this man.
I think RJ City needs to take the advice. What would B. Arthur do? What would knee Arthur do?
No. Don't do it. Don't do it, RJ. It's be the worst day for your career ever. No.
The crowd chanting no. But will RJ City take a bite of this
That apple has power, Kris.
RJ City, he's not going to bite that apple, but he still has it, John. RJ City still with the apple.
What's he going to do?
RJ City is going to think about
doors? Is RJ City going to eat that apple behind closed doors?
I think I need a little therapy.
They chant CBC. They chant everything at this man, RJ City. He says he needs therapy.
El Mano Del Diablo in the ring, awaiting Roach. Here at the Longboat Hall. You can follow Superkick'd on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube.
On all your social media platforms. But here comes 1/3 of Kush, the man Roach.
Here comes the man they call Roach. Roach feeling good. Coming off of a win against his longtime nemesis, Stratosphere.
That's right. Roach getting a W. We don't see that too often. This has been a Roach that's had so much confidence. He's been full of confidence here at Superkick'd. And it's amazing what one win can do to you.
Roach is feeling it in that ring right now. He's jiving. I don't know if El Mano del Diablo knows what to do. I don't know if he's seen somebody like Roach before. He's offering up that apple.
Apple now.
If Roach has already smoked a joint or two, he might be hungry. He might have the munchies.
It's not the number one snack you'll call for munchies, but you're damn right. When you're high, you want anything. I think he'd prefer Cheetos or Doritos, but maybe he'll take that apple.
Oh, Roach has an apple of his own, John. A little taste of his own medicine right here, Roach, with an apple and presenting it to El Mano del Diablo.
But does the apple have kush in it? That's the question.
Oh, it better have cushion. They're probably going to smoke a bowl through that apple. The crowd chanting, "Smoke that shit!" And there it is.
Light it up. Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up.
Not quite what El Mano del Diablo was expecting. Will he take a hit of that apple?
A hit of the apple, a hit of the joint, a hit of the blunt. I mean, everybody's got their own thing that they like to do, Kris.
Del Diablo, he says, "I see what you're doing." Del Diablo lighting that flame. Will Del Diablo inhale? It looks like he is. Del Diablo feeling the effects of that kush. Del Diablo looks like he's high as fuck right now. Wobbling around.
They're feeling it.
Both men jiving.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get a little hit of that 420, of that kush, of that green.
What time is it?
Cannabis.
What time is it, John?
420.
Oh, roll up, 1, 2, oh!
Roach outsmarting Del Diablo there.
I didn't know Roach had it in him. Del Diablo, though, meets Roach in the corner with an elbow. Roach pulling out a shock there. Del Diablo now suplexing Roach. Oh, what a suplex by Del Diablo to cover 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Roach trying to pull a fast one on Del Diablo right off the start of this match.
Damn right he is.
And now trying to summon the demon, weed demon maybe out of Roach.
I give the brains to the likes of Mark Wheeler leading Young Stacks, or the enforcers like Ashley Six or Stratosphere inside of The Cure, but never would I give it to Roach. And I think he deserves it for the start of that match, Kris.
What a counter by Roach. Del Diablo running into that size 11.
Bang, pump handle.
But now a slam. And is the end near for Roach? Are we getting to the end of Roach?
Yeah, it might be. I mean, once that Roach is done, it turns into ashes. And I think that's what we're seeing right here with Roach.
Del Diablo stalking, hooking Roach, and he's got him in a crossface. Looks like a little bit of a chicken wing from Del Diablo. Something that Roach probably wishes he could be eating right now instead of feeling the effects of.
You finish that big blunt with the blunt club with your friends Atlas and Chambers. You want some pizza wings, or maybe from Diamico Pizza.
But you know what? Roach is hanging in there. He's broken the hold. And a left-handed punch, a southpaw from Del Diablo.
Trading blows, Simo.
Roach with a right, Diablo with a left. Roach with another right. Del Diablo, gets the better of Roach right here.
Kris, what do we call this?
Del Diablo misses with a clothesline. Oh, and a drop kick by Roach.
The friends that have aligned themselves with Del Diablo, Shane Saber.
Roach, a splash in the corner.
What do we call these guys, Kris?
And a bulldog.
Oh, what a bulldog.
I don't know what you call them. We have not seen them all together yet, John. That's the one thing I will say.
Not at the same time, that's for sure.
Roach.
Whoa! Can smell the kush from here. And I'm not talking about Chambers and Atlas. I'm talking about that green bud. And
The air
smells
quality
good.
inside the Longboat Hall has definitely gotten a lot better.
You're damn right.
Roach has got him up, but Del Diablo slips over the back, shoots Roach into the ropes, misses with a clothesline, and Roach, spine buster.
Big impact
Going for the
from
cover,
Roach.
hooks the leg, 1, 2, just a 2 count. I don't know what you call him, John. Del Diablo seems to have, put together a group, but we have not seen them all together. We haven't seen Psycho Mike, we haven't seen Shane Saber. You gotta wonder though, once this group is formed, what does that mean for Superkick'd with the other stables?
I mean, right now, I would say you got Cure, you got Kush, you got Young Stacks, and you got whatever this crew is. But this crew, once we see them together, you're right, they can perch themselves up high on the mountain.
Roach blocking that claw, a kick, and almost an RKO, but no, a suplex.
German from Del Diablo. He's feeling something. He looks like he wants another apple.
Looks like he's going for a claw. Del Diablo signaling the claw
You
hold.
called it.
And a slam and a cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
That's it. All the shenanigans after the smoking the apple like it's a bowl. Del Diablo wins.
You know what? Roach tried, right? Roach, he tried his best. He tried to pull off the shenanigans. He tried to do what he could. But at the end of the night, Del Diablo just too strong for Roach.
Yep, Del Diablo, a little bit more experience. He's got tricks up his sleeve. Roach tried to match that at the beginning of the match. Didn't work out for him, Kris.
We will have to wait and see the fans here at Superkick'd to see what Del Diablo has in store with the 2 other members of his stable and what they will actually call that stable.
Got screwed at the Key to the City event. Orlando Christopher stealing that Key to the City from the balcony. This man is coming for what's his. He's coming for the king of the 6th championship.
You know what, Johnny? Some may say he got screwed. I fully believe he got outsmarted by members of the Cure. A brilliant way to steal the Key to the City was to have it up on that clothesline and reel in that clothesline. You feel bad for the guy, but
I do. Let's hear the man. Let's see what he has to say.
Experience! Right now, on the Superkick'd stage, representing the KUSH! No. I need a little bit of participation. Come on now. One more time. The KUSH! Now, we're going to make this short and sweet. Last month, what happened?
Man got screwed.
Last month, what happened was nothing other than bullshit. Let's call it what it is. See, since when do championships in professional wrestling get handed out? I've been at this for 14 long years, and every one time I received a handout. Every one time I asked for one. The King of the 6th Championship used to be prestige. Now it's just a participation trophy. Orlando Christopher, the Cure, you fucking bitch. Listen, come out here and bring that participation trophy out. So I'm gonna win it, I'm gonna beat you 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna win that championship, I'm gonna bring some credibility back to that title.
I thought so. I thought Atlas said he'd bring credibility back. Calls it a participation trophy. He wants to make it mean something yet again. That's all Atlas wants.
Well, Johnny, you know what? We touched on it right before Atlas got to the ring and got handed the mic. You know, depending on the way you look at it, some may say he got screwed. Personally, I think he got outsmarted by this man, Orlando Christopher, and that piece of shit, Stratosphere.
I just feel for Atlas. All these years here at Superkick'd, I feel the man deserves more. And he hasn't gotten all that he deserves. Get out of here, Stratosphere. No, we're not holding this shit for you.
Phil Atlas, Orlando Christopher, the bell is rung. This match coming off of last month's Key to the City. Orlando Christopher, in my opinion, outsmarting Phil Atlas. Johnny, in your opinion, Phil Atlas was screwed.
Yeah, Phil Atlas deserves more, man. This guy's fought his heart out here at Superkick'd, only to get screwed by the Cure time and time again. I will say,
it was a genius move by the Cure, by Orlando Christopher and Stratosphere, to have that key on a clothes hanger and then reel it in just out of the fingertips of Phil Atlas. But right now, Phil Atlas taking it to Orlando Christopher.
Yeah, just flipping the bird there to Stratosphere, telling him what he really thinks of him.
There is some definite anger and frustration here in Phil Atlas.
Well, this is a rivalry that will never die between Cure and Kush. These guys are going to be at it until the end of time, until Superkick'd burns down or reaches to greater heights, until they don't have to see each other. They're on one side of the building and they're on the other side of the building. That's the only way you're going to separate these two.
This is a feud that will never die. Orlando Christopher charging into the corner, eats a foot from Phil Atlas. What a move off the ropes, off the top ropes by Phil Atlas.
What a Hurricane Rana.
And then
from Atlas.
Orlando Christopher over the top rope. Orlando Christopher holding on. Phil Atlas, springboard dropkick.
No, what's that? What's Stratosphere doing? No, Stratosphere. No.
Stratosphere has got a chair. Phil Atlas signaling he wants the title, hits the ropes, leaps through the ropes, and a suicide dive to the outside.
What's he doing, Kris?
Phil Atlas is in control.
In that chair. He doesn't see it. Nobody sees it right now, but it happened right in front of me, Kris.
You got one eye on Stratosphere in that chair and the other eye on the action. Stratosphere, you know he's going to come into play, helping out Orlando Christopher. Orlando Christopher trying to use that chair. Phil Atlas is stepping on it, blocking that attempt. Phil Atlas has got his eyes on Stratosphere. And this is where the numbers game. The Cure uses this to advantage. Oh, what a slam! Orlando Christopher slammed on top of that chair. Phil Atlas now with the chair. Will he use it? Takes a swing at Stratosphere and misses. The referee now taking the chair out of his hand, and the numbers game.
Dang.
What a snap neck breaker there by Orlando Christopher.
Oh, Christopher repping for the Cure.
Orlando Christopher diving into the turnbuckle,
the man
misses.
holds on to the Key to the City and the King of the Six title.
Atlas hits the ropes. Oh, and then has his neck draped over the top rope.
Can cash in that Key to the City at any time for the Superkick'd Championship.
A whiplash effect. And Phil Atlas now on the outside, getting beaten down. Johnny, you talked about the Key to the City. You know what? It's a genius play for the Cure right now to hold both titles and the Key to the City. The question will be, does Orlando Christopher even have to cash it in?
Well, I wonder
Will he? Here's a counter, 1, 2, just a 2 count.
Does his mindset change if he doesn't hold on to this King of the Six championship? Maybe it does. Maybe he says, what the hell with the Cure? I want it all for myself. I don't know what goes inside of the head of Orlando Christopher, but I don't think good things.
Greed is a powerful sin. Phil Atlas now, reverse knife edge. Orlando Christopher bracing himself on the ropes. Reverses that attempt to throw himself out of the ring.
Atlas
Phil
still
Atlas
hanging
blocks.
on.
Oh, a shoulder to the gut. And now leaps over top.
Sunset didn't work out.
Orlando Christopher
Still
now
Christopher
with
got
Atlas. And there's a power bomb.
What a power bomb.
Power bomb by Christopher. Vicious. And then 2 feet to the face.
That is one word to describe him.
2. Just a 2
Vicious,
count.
that's for sure.
What a combination of power bomb into a coup de grace.
Amazing stuff, Kris. I think Vicious is his middle name. Orlando Vicious Christopher. I wouldn't be surprised.
Orlando Christopher The crowd behind Phil Atlas. Oh, Orlando Christopher misses with a kick. Goes in for an elbow and misses. Phil Atlas, oh, and a kick to the back of the head. Enziguri, oh no! Orlando Christopher counters with a kick, but then Atlas, that educated feet, as you like to say, John.
Absolutely. And there they are.
Another
Very
one.
educated. First degree. He's got his bachelor's degree.
Christopher, his son, punch drunk right now. Orlando Christopher staggering into the corner. I don't think he knows where he is.
No, he has no idea. We call that a concussion.
He is going to need the quiet room, and I don't think the quiet room is located on the mat. Referee up to a 2 count. Follows it up with a 3. Phil Atlas struggling to get to his feet. Christopher back up to his feet first. Oh, and a chin breaker from Phil Atlas. Atlas with a kick to the gut and a kick to the back of the leg. Christopher retreats into the corner. Atlas meets him there with another kick. Atlas hits the ropes, slingshots off, ducks a clothesline. Oh, and a drop kick to the knee of Orlando Christopher.
Chris, I actually wonder Phil Atlas's intentions and his game plan heading into this match. He knew Stratosphere would be here. He came with no members of Kush by his side.
Well, there's Stratosphere trying to get involved in this match. He takes a kick from Phil Atlas, and so does Orlando Christopher. Is Phil Atlas going to do next? Has he got a slingshot in his arsenal? Phil Atlas slingshot over the top of the splash.
There it is.
Phil Atlas hitting the ropes, and a suicide dive to the outside nails Stratosphere. Phil Atlas taking on both members of the Cure in this match.
I think Phil's gonna fly high, like all members of Kush do best. It's time to put your bloods up.
Phil with a thrilling splash from the top. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, just a 2 count to Orlando Christopher.
Goodness, Atlas flying as high as he can, can't get the 3 count there.
What a thrilling move from Phil Atlas. What is he gonna have to do to put away Orlando Christopher? Atlas in the corner, you can't forget Stratosphere. Stratosphere reaching into the ring.
There he is.
The referee's gonna have to take control of this.
Man.
Orlando Christopher.
That could be it,
rolls
Chris.
up 1,
Roll up,
2.
boy.
Almost. Phil Atlas trying to go behind. Does. Finally successful. Orlando Christopher's got the ref.
No!
Oh, and a chair shot
to the
from
back.
Stratosphere. Referee didn't see it.
The ref had to hear it though. Damn it, he's inside the ring.
The ref didn't see it.
He's confused.
It's not cheating unless you get caught.
He had to hear that chair.
What a move. Orlando Christopher, 1, 2. Oh, but Phil Atlas kicks out. Wow.
Atlas to have the strength, the gusto to kick out after getting smacked in the chair by Stratosphere. I don't think Stratosphere can believe the match isn't won. Neither can Christopher.
I can't believe a chair shot could not put Phil Atlas down.
I can't believe the ref could not hear that. I mean, it rung throughout this underground. Everybody else saw it, everybody else heard it, but one man, and that's all that matters.
Oh, a chair shot goes awry. The chair hit Orlando Christopher. It bounced off the top rope. He charges into the corner. Phil Atlas kicks the chair into the head of Christopher. Oh, what a maneuver by Phil Atlas. It's time to go for a cover, Phil. Another thrilling maneuver. Phil Atlas with the chair. Stratosphere takes the chair to the head, crashes to the outside. He's
No regard for human life.
head first to the
Phil
concrete.
Atlas.
Super kick to the gut.
Throwing that chair like it's nobody's business right into the face of Christopher.
Orlando Christopher gets thrown off. Phil Bang! What a stunner by Phil Atlas.
Atlas is feeling it. This may be the best we've seen him in months.
I am speechless right now.
Atlas.
A super kick to the head. Phil going for the cover. Hook the leg. 1, 2, 3. A 3.
Is that 3?
That's a 3.
No! Stratosphere interrupts the match.
I think
The referee has called this contest. Your winner by disqualification, Phil Atlas.
Phil Atlas picking up the victory.
Still being in the picture.
Atlas pulling off a thrilling springboard cartwheel stunner.
Unbelievable stuff, but he couldn't get the W.
No.
That's all that mattered.
He got the win, John. He just didn't get the win. That means something.
I don't
and that's
think
a 3
Atlas
count.
cares about getting the win in the record was. If it had the King of the Six title attached to it, I think he would care a lot more.
Well, I can't fault that logic, John. He's definitely got to feel a little disappointed. He's getting a shit kicking right now.
And nobody from Kush to help him out. I know Chambers has his big match later on, but nobody from Kush to help out Phil Atlas.
No, they are driving that chair into Phil Atlas. They're going to make that chair a part of Phil Atlas, whether he likes it or not.
I mean, no! You can end a man's career that way! No, Orlando! This man's career could be done.
They're trying to break the neck of Phil Atlas.
It could be done tonight. They could end his career
They've
tonight.
got the chair draped over the neck of Phil Atlas. Orlando Christopher from the middle rope.
Oh, Chris, no! I could barely look at this. It's not right. It's not right, Chris.
This could be the end of a career for Phil Atlas. Not getting the win that really matters to him. Not capturing the gold and potentially having his neck broken, his career in jeopardy here at Superkick'd.
There's a few things that Phil Atlas cares about. As the King of the Six title, it was the key to the city, and now he has neither. And he may not even be able to compete in the King of the Six tournament next month.
Phil Atlas had the key to the city ripped from his fingertips.
He's had
the belt ripped from his fingertips. He could have his career ripped from his fingertips.
Just there.
This could be the end of the career of Phil Atlas.
Beat to a bloody pulp.
Still King of the Six champion.
Stratosphere. Get out of here.
And still the holder of the key to the city is Orlando Christopher.
One tough son of a gun is Atlas, though.
You gotta wonder what this means for the career of Phil Atlas.
Well, he seems to be walking okay. That's a good sign.
Seems to be moving okay right now.
It might be his attitude, his ego that might be shattered more than anything.
Almost falling off the stage.
It's good that he's walking. It's good that Atlas is walking. It looks like Chambers has got a friend. It looks like he's got a big friend. It's the Herb, man.
Chris Chambers heading to the ring with Blunt Man.
We're calling him Herb Cushman. Yeah, Herb Cushman. And I tell you, there's nobody cooler in this industry than Chris Chambers. He does not need AC in his house when it's 40 degrees outside because he's already cool. All right? The man doesn't need to zip up his jacket in the wintertime because he's so damn cool. Chris Chambers and the Cushman.
Chris Chambers in the ring with Cushman. He's ready for this #1 Contenders match with Anton Alexiev.
Big match feel, Chris.
John, this match is to determine a #1 contender for the Superkick'd Championship. It's a match, a rematch of a Throwback Thursday match you and I called just this past week. It's Chris Chambers against Anton Alexiev. Bottle of vodka in hand, taking a swig for the working man.
14 months in the making, Chris. 14 months when Anton Alexiev got the surprising win over Chris Chambers, but was taken lightly the whole entire match. Chambers, I don't think we'll do that again.
Finally, once and for all, we're gonna find out who's the big winner. Is it the Herb or is it the alcohol? I know that's the real question everybody's wondering.
This is Kush versus alcohol. You mix the two together, and you might not be waking up the next day. That's how powerful each man is when they smoke and drink.
Herman Carruthers leaving the ring. Big fight feel, you said, John. Anton Alexiev, the White Russian. Kris Chambers has got the mic. He's got something to say.
Herb Cushman, did he say something? Did we hear something from Herb Cushman?
No, it's coming back home. You're gonna see it.
Oh my goodness! Herb Cushman speaks.
The weed, it speaks, John.
And the crowd come over you. So I recommend pack your bags.
Oh! Disrespect from Anton Alexiev.
It's a different feel this time around. It's a different feel this time around.
Well, for anybody that needs a reminder, Anton Alexiev scored a win over Kris Chambers.
Somehow.
I'll let you have one. A year ago, I cracked the ball over your head, and I'll accept that. But dude, go.
Oh, again.
Score that with another slap.
The mentee telling Kris what he thinks. The mentee with some words for Kris Chambers.
For those of you scoring at home, Anton Alexiev is up 2-0.
Chambers can't believe it.
Anything goes.
What?
Oh! Anything goes!
That
At the 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Almost a 3,
That
John.
could have been it. That could have been it. The glass
Anton Alexiev going to the top rope.
9 inches away from us.
And a leap. Oh, what a swanton! Alexiev with a cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost another 3 count.
The glass flying inches away from us, Kris. That's how close things got here. That's how serious they are in this #1 Contenders match.
John, it's anything goes. Anton Alexiev over the top. Oh! Somersault over the top
I
rope.
tell you, I see a good change in attitude out of Anton.
The crowd is stunned here at Superkick'd.
He doesn't want to be treated as the little kid anymore. He feels he's bigger. He's better now. He's ready for the main event.
Anton Alexiev going to the top rope. Shards of glass litter the ring apron.
Almost poked us in the eye.
Another swanton by Alexiev. This time, Kris Chambers looks like he's moved out of the way just in the nick of time. The crowd here at the Longboat Hall covered in glass.
I know, Kris, you like to say Anton dropping bombs like Russia does to Syria, and that's exactly what we see from this man when he flies high. It's high impact.
Anton Alexiev, like a Russian hacker, sneaking that vodka bottle right to the back of the head.
Make sure you have your WikiLeaks.
Cracking the back of the head, hacking into the back of the head of Kris Chambers. Alexiev with a stiff forearm. Kris Chambers, he called for it. He wanted anything goes in this matchup, and he got it.
He doesn't want to be a joke anymore. I told you, Kris. He feels like he's bigger and badder now. He's lethal. Herb Cushman telling us that Anton is still a joke, but Anton doesn't look like a joke to me right now. Perched over Kris Chambers' body right now.
Anton Alexiev hits the ropes, misses with a clothesline.
Oh, and clothesline!
Eats one from Kris Chambers. Anton
Alexiev back to wrestling school. We know Chambers trained Alexiev. At one point, these guys were friends, but that #1 contender match, this one is something to be held
John,
for. The match last year was something that changed both men's lives.
John, the back of Kris Chambers, he's got glass shards dug into his back. You can see them shining on his back as the lights hit him.
You see Herb Cushman willing on Kris Chambers.
Fuck Cushman. Look at the glass shards. Oh.
And that's got to play a point in this match. The glass still in the ring, Kris.
Anton Alexiev slingshotting himself off the top rope. Oh, but he's caught by Chambers into a sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter!
Kris Chambers rolling over. He's got Anton Alexiev in the sharpshooter.
Couldn't hold it.
He couldn't hold it.
That could have been the end of the match right there. We know when Chambers locks down the sharpshooter, his opponents are done. They tap.
Anton Alexiev, a code breaker. Alexiev goes for the cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count.
Kris.
You know what, Johnny? Alexiev has thrown the kitchen sink, the vodka bottle at Kris Chambers, and Kris Chambers has weathered the storm. You gotta wonder what Alexiev has left in his jacket that he's starting to take off now. Can he put away Kris Chambers?
What a different feel from our Throwback Thursday match where Chambers was pretty much slapping Anton out the way. Get up, kid. Get out, kid.
What is Alexiev going for? It looks like he's going under the ring.
This has a different feel. Anton
Oh, he's got a chair. He's got a chair.
He's going for a chair now.
Alexiev has got the chair. Chambers struggling to get to his feet. A chair shot with all that glass that's stuck in the back of Kris Chambers might put him away. Alexiev tuning up the band, misses with a chair shot, hits the top turnbuckle. Super kick to the chair.
Kick to the chair.
Cover. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count.
Anton, like you said, throwing the whole kitchen sink at Chambers. That's not something you normally do. Grab a chair and swing it at an opponent, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Alexiev missing Kris Chambers, and then Kris Chambers with a super kick into the chair, into the face of Anton Alexiev, the referee now, trying to brush some of that glass out of the ring. You could tell when he came down for one of those counts that his hand got into some of that glass. Chambers now with Alexiev.
Can affect you in a match like this.
And a sleeper hold from Anton.
Sleeper Chambers. And it's wrenched in, Kris.
Will Kris Chambers go to sleep here? Anton Alexiev has got it cinched in.
Let's go, Chambers. Let's go, Chambers. Let's go, Chambers.
Kris Chambers fighting out of it. Oh! And a slam! Anton going hard to the mat.
He's got that ringed in. It's wrenched in.
And now he's got the arm lock in. Anton, you can hear him screaming in pain. Kris Chambers has got the arm locked in. Anton is far away from those ropes. You can hear him screaming. There's no amount of vodka that could dumb that pain.
Herb Cushman thinking he saw a tap, but he's not the referee. It doesn't matter what Herb Cushman thinks. It matters with the bearded referee, with the ginger color, just like you, Simo. You love it. There's good men that are gingers, and that referee right there is one of them.
What are you saying about me, that I'm not one of those good men?
You're damn right. You guys are in the top 1%, Kris.
Well, I'm glad, Johnny, you know me all too well. I am not one of the better ones.
Face, though. The man he's furious.
Both men.
He doesn't want to be taken lightly anymore.
Both men spent. Anton, oh!
It's like a rag doll, Kris. Like a rag doll.
Kris Chambers, the size and the strength coming into play now.
Like you
Anton
hang up your
Alexiev.
clothes when you dry them in the summertime. That's what Anton looked like. And when that wind comes blowing and he starts flying, that's exactly what Mr. Alexiev looked like.
Kris Chambers going to the top rope. Will we see the patented elbow from Kris Chambers?
I'm just amazed that Herb Cushman speaks.
I don't give a flying fuck about Herb Cushman. I care about the #1 contender. A drop kick by Anton Alexiev.
Who will be the #1 contender?
Kris Chambers straddling the turnbuckle. Anton Alexiev meeting him up there. Forearms, punches to the back. Will we see a superplex? Maybe a super Hurricane Rana. Anton Alexiev has got him set up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Somebody is going for the ride.
It'll be a taste of Chambers medicine. No!
Oh, Anton Alexiev face first into the mat.
Now it's time for Kris to fly high. We can see the big elbow here. We know he likes to go for the elbow at this point.
Chambers from the top rope. Chambers leaps over top of Anton. Nobody blocks. 1, 2, 3. What a win!
Oh my God!
Another win!
Oh my God!
Another win!
Anton just won! Anton just won!
Another win by Anton Alexiev!
Sometimes in sports, somebody just has your number, and that's exactly what this is.
Johnny, it was a lot like their finish a year ago. Anton Alexiev rolling up Kris Chambers, pinning him to the mat. An amazing win by Anton Alexiev, the new #1 contender for the Superkick'd title.
I cannot believe it. He didn't want to be treated like a joke. You're no longer treated like a joke. But what Chambers got here? Why's he got the chair in his hand?
Chambers has got the chair.
You're not going to take the loss like the members of the Cure. Don't be like the Cure, Kris. Don't act like them. You're better than them.
Anton Alexiev won the battle, but he might lose the war. Kris Chambers tossing the chair to the side, offering his hand as a show of respect here for Anton Alexiev, who has now 2 stunning wins over Kris Chambers. Will Anton accept? Will he shake the hand of Kris Chambers? Anton Alexiev shaking the hand of his mentor.
That's respect right there.
And embracing in the center of the ring here at Superkick'd.
That's love. That's what you want to see. Love is stronger than all. It conquers all. The teacher and the student both reigning supreme tonight at the Underground.
Both men embracing in the center of the ring. Kris Chambers. The war has just begun for Anton Alexiev, because next up is Jake Something, the Superkick'd champion. Kris Chambers, a hell of a mat. Herb Cushman, you tried, you really did.
Chambers, he's
You
still
tried, you'll come back, I know you will.
The man was beat today.
It was a tough
There's
one.
still nobody cooler in this industry than Kris Chambers.
One hell of a match here. Herb Cushman and Kris Chambers. One hell of a match, Kris Chambers. One hell of a match, my man. One hell of a match. All the respect in the world. Now a swig of vodka for the fans at the ringside area.
But this man is ready for the main event. He's been calling for it.
The technician, like Bret the Hitman Hart was, and Xavier Walker, the powerhouse, Jimmy Anvil Neidhart.
Yep. Super Future, there's not a lot of tag teams that have the look, the strength, the star power of these two individuals, and I totally understand why you love them, because they have that attitude and that swag that no other tag team has.
You know what they want? That glass. You know, they want it out of the way so they can enter the ring, because they've got fresh meat about to be served up to them in newcomers to Superkick'd Fight or Flight.
I'm excited to see Fight or Flight. Ocho and RT's podcast has talked so glowingly about Fight or Flight and what they can offer inside of that squared circle. Fans around Toronto have told me.
Hold on, Johnny. Xavier Walker's got the mic. He's got something to say.
Oh no. You're getting some love from the fans, Kris.
Well, the bandwagon is full, John.
As you can see, the Super Future is in the building, and your boss is not. We see the Dumb Boys, we had a rough roll last month, but that's okay, because tonight, Super Future is in this bitch like a unborn baby. Woo! And we're ready to get it cracking like a fat man on thin ice. Woo! See, I got my engine all ready to go. Cruise, get ready to go. We need the destination.
Well, you hear it from Super Future first. These two, very cocky, very confident at this time. And I think it's because they don't know what to expect out of this new duo, Kris.
Well, I don't think any of us know what to expect right now, John. Newcomers to Superkick'd making their way to the ring. Our fight or flight. I can tell you right now, these guys have got fan favorites written all over them. But they're up for a tough test right now, because you cannot take Super Future lightly. As I said, the future of tag team wrestling. Super Future not going to take this disrespect from Fight or Flight. Acting like they own the ring. They just got here. First match. Show some respect to the team that has done it. They have been here. Had this division, tag team division on lockdown. Now who are we going to see start the match? Is it going to be Von Vertigo or Gabriel Fuerza? Looks like Von Vertigo is going to start this match.
Vertigo. That's Van Vertigo, Kris. There he is.
Von Vertigo. And Palmer Cruz just slapping that hand out of the way.
Von Vertigo with some nice flow.
Palmer Cruz walking all over the back of Von Vertigo.
Yeah, you love that, don't you?
But he took a high knee. Palmer Cruz stunned a bit there.
That might be a tag. That might be a tag for Cruz. He got in earlier than he wanted to.
Cruz is tagging in the big man.
There's the big man, Xavier Walker.
Von Vertigo in the ring right now.
Look at the size difference, Kris,
Johnny, yes.
between Xavier Walker and Vertigo.
That forearm shot not having any effect. Xavier Walker, sorry.
Oh, big kick to the sternum of Walker.
Von Vertigo trying those kicks. Blocked by Xavier Walker. And now the size, too much strength.
The man is a powerhouse.
Von Vertigo.
A straight powerhouse.
Slips out the back door. Oh, Xavier Walker misses in the corner and eats a foot right to the head. And he goes crashing hard. Von Vertigo, what a maneuver. Hooks the leg, one. Just a one count.
You're going to see Palmer Cruz's reaction. If Super Future was taking these guys lightly, I think they're going to have to change their tune right now. Oh, kick from Vertigo.
Size and strength in favor of Super Future, but the quickness might have to go to Fight or Flight.
There it comes Cruz. He's got some quickness.
Gabriel Fuerza, eats a shoulder tackle.
Yeah, he's got some of that quickness.
Palmer Cruz.
Cruz talking to the fans out here.
He'll tell the fans
Casual
how
conversations
it is.
with
A
Palmer.
headbutt by Gabriel Fuerza. And a kick to the gut. Palmer Cruz misses with a clothesline. But he blocks
Look
that.
at the athleticism from Fuerza. Great
splash in the corner, runs into a knee.
The athleticism on full display from Fuerza.
Palmer Cruz missing in the corner. And he takes a kick. Super Future not looking good early on here.
And that was hard for you to say, wasn't it, Kris?
You know what? I don't like to be honest when it comes to my boys Super Future. Here comes the power. He's got him fireman carry. Palmer Cruz setting him up. Gabriel slides at the back door.
Cruz
going for a code breaker. And now Gabriel set up on the top rope. Palmer Cruz missing with a punch. Gabriel Fuerza. What a maneuver off the top rope.
What a move by Fuerza. And these guys, you can see why they're called Fight or Flight, because they're not scared to fly off the top.
Palmer Cruz whipping Fuerza into the...
Oh my God!
An RKO!
By Fuerza!
What an RKO! Palmer Cruz!
Walker going? Where's Walker
Xavier
going?
Walker misses.
What a bump Walker took, my goodness!
Xavier Walker misses, goes crashing hard onto the stage. Springboard over the top rope.
Walker's going to have some pain in his back for weeks.
But
there's the strength. There's the strength of Walker.
Von Vertigo caught by Walker. Oh, and a gut buster.
Look at the look in Walker's eyes.
Now we've got...
It's not a joke anymore to
Palmer
Walker.
Cruz on the outside. Gabriel Ferreza eating that ring post.
The time for games is over with Walker.
And a backbreaker.
And you make a big man like that angry, good night.
It took a while for Super Future to gain control of this match, but it looks like they've got it now.
Don't piss off the big man.
Gotta give Fight or Flight credit. They did their best early on, but it looks like Super Future now. Too much size, too much
Walker
strength.
going in nonchalantly for that tag.
Double axe handle to the back of the cover. 1, 2, just a 2 count. If that, might have just been a 1. Xavier Walker in control, and a tag for Palmer Cruz. Von Vertigo in the corner. We haven't seen Gabriel Ferreza in a while. Palmer Cruz stomping a mud hole right in the midsection of Von Vertigo, who rolls out, and a schoolboy 1. Just a 1 count. Von Vertigo eats
What a
clothesline.
clothesline from Cruz. The strength, the quickness from Cruz, that's one thing that's going to help him in this match against those quick Fight or Flight members.
Xavier Walker hitting the ropes. Oh! Xavier Walker slamming Palmer Cruz onto Von Vertigo with a cover. Just a 2 count.
And it's unbelievable, Kris, that these two have only been in the industry for a year and a half. They look like seasoned vets. They look like they've been doing it for 5 to 10 years plus.
Hey, Xavier Walker wants a stronger fucking count. Sorry, a faster fucking count, I should say. Whenever I look at Xavier Walker, I think of the strength. Just one of the bigger men here at Superkick'd.
I believe he's the only man to walk into the ring over the top rope. That's how big Xavier Walker is.
Walker.
And look at the strength on display.
Oh, the blood.
Rushing to the head of Vertigo.
Von Vertigo gonna suffer from some vertigo here. Oh, he gets dropped. Xavier Walker had him up a long time. Palmer Cruz hits the ropes. Drops the elbow.
Elbow drop from Cruz.
And a cover. 1, 2. It's now become some sort of a handicap match. We've got both members of Super
Where's Gabriel?
Future.
Where's Fuerza?
Both members of Super
Where's
Future.
Mr. Fuerza?
Toying with Von Vertigo. I can see Gabriel Ferreza making it to the corner slowly.
He's down and out.
He might not make it there in time. Palmer Cruz making the tag. Well-oiled machine here is Super Future.
Super Future, like you said,
Abdominal
well-oiled
stretch.
machine. They've done it time and time again against the best Superkick'd has to offer.
Xavier Walker twisting Von Vertigo into a pretzel here.
But now against one of the newer teams that flies, and flies. That's what Fight or Flight does.
Do it. He's got him up. Oh, Von Vertigo, a DDT by Von Vertigo.
That's what he needs to get to his partner, but can he, Kris?
He's got the big man stunned. Can Von Vertigo get to the corner? Can he make that tag that he so desperately needs? Xavier Walker looks like he's in better shape at this point. And will he cut off that tag attempt? No, Xavier Walker is going to go try and make a tag of his own. Finally gets the Palmer Cruz.
Both men tagged in.
Here comes Gabriel. Double forearm. Shoulder tackle. Now an Irish whip into the corner. It's reversed by Palmer Cruz. Palmer Cruz goes into the corner. Gabriel blocks it. Oh! And a kick right to the face. Gabriel Ferreza.
Oh, what a move by Fuerza!
Gabriel Ferreza with a suck
He told those fans in the corner to suck it.
and a roll up. Oh no. Thought for a second he had a roll up, but it was more of a suplex off the rope. A slingshot suplex by Gabriel Ferreza. And now Von Vertigo's in the ring. Both men of Fight or Flight are up. What are we going to see here?
I think we're going to see these two men fly, Kris. Do what they do best.
Leaping over the top. What a maneuver. Fight or Flight taking to the skies here at the Longboat Hall.
You hear it from these fans appreciating what Fight or Flight does, flying over the top. And you see what they do. Super Future, I don't think they knew what was coming for them today.
Well, of course, they're not going to know with a relative new team, but I feel like they've done a great job of handling this new team.
When I saw the look in Xavier Walker's eyes, when he got pissed off, that's the worst thing Fight or Flight could have done, was piss off the big man. They brought the fight to Super Future.
Palmer Cruz is in the ring right now. Gabriel Fuerza feeling it. Finger guns.
Saying that's it for Cruz.
Backbreaker. And a cover. 1, 2. Broken
Walker
up.
for the save.
Broken up by Xavier Walker.
There's the big man. He can impose his will in a match like this. That's what he's got to do. He's got to impose his will.
Setting up for a choke slam. Gabriel Fuerza runs into a size 13. Choke slam!
Choke slam!
What an amazing choke slam by Xavier Walker.
And he's feeling it. He's fired up. Walker feeling it. Xavier Walker, the big man from the Motor City.
Oh, he better watch his back though. No, not this time. Gabriel Fuerza, he's in for trouble.
This could be it. This is another finish.
Xavier Walker's got him
could be
up.
it.
Oh! And a lift. What a lift into a code breaker. And a cover. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Super Future. What a maneuver. Futuristic tag team maneuver, tag team finisher in tag team wrestling, delivered by Super Future.
Walker and Cruz aren't done. They might want more.
They deal Fight or Flight their first loss in their debut match here at Superkick'd. My boys standing tall. A rebound win. A rebound win by Super Future here. They've got their jean jackets, and they're going to hit the road until next time. But impressive by Fight or Flight. An impressive way to make your debut here at Superkick'd, but they just didn't have enough against Super Future.
A great debut from Fuerza and Vertigo. They brought it to Super Future. We haven't seen tag teams like that bring it that often to Super Future, but they were right there and they had a chance for the win.
Tag team wrestling alive and well here at Superkick'd. Non-stop action here at Superkick'd, and now it's time for Ashley 6. That familiar music can mean only one thing. Here come the Cure. And of course, Stratosphere. Ashley 6, what looks like on crutches on one leg. Can't wait to hear this fucking excuse that this guy's got. The dirtiest player here at Superkick'd. I don't know, I question the legitimacy of this injury if there is one.
Well, we've seen the man. He's been in high-stakes battles over the last 3 months. His match with Tyson Dukes all across the streets of Toronto. Not to mention tag team matchups where he's gotten a win, but still, did he get the win at the end of the day with his body being brutally bruised like it is right now?
Well,
let's hear from the man. Let's hear what he has to say.
Let's hear from one. Let's hear what he has to say.
Pretty boy! Hold his pocket! Hold my pocket, bitch! Hold my pocket, bitch!
Joe being
To the unsafe work! Hold my pocket, bitch! To the unsafe working
announcer Joe likes that, likes what he hears there.
Due to the unsafe work environment, I swear to God, I will sue whoever owns this company for everything they got.
We still don't know who the owners of Superkick'd are.
Oh yeah. I wish I could tell you a lie. Fuck yourself.
Ashley Six taking some exception to the fans, signs at ringside.
Touch me. On your knees, Joe, on your knees.
You know, there's one guy.
This isn't right, Kris.
You know what, Johnny? There's one guy here that would probably benefit from not having Ashley Six around for 6 months, and that's Bitch Boy Joe, the ring announcer.
I think he enjoys it. I think he thoroughly enjoys it, Kris, to be honest.
We all know Joe, right? Joe 102 on Grindr. We all know Joe.
I don't know.
This is disrespect, Kris.
You know what? Joe might need some Vaseline while he's down there on his knees.
But unfortunately,
Or knowing Joe, he probably needs No Vaseline.
please, take your applause, please. Now the real question is, what do I do with my prestigious champion of champions, Superkick'd championship title? What do I do?
It's actually the Cure title. It's not the Superkick'd title.
This championship with honor, integrity, and with every STD I have.
That's complete fucking bullshit because he's found it in a trash can is what happened.
So I guess, there's only one thing to do. There's only one thing that's fair. There's only one thing that's right. We all know the Cure fights hard for a championship, so here you go, Stratos.
Ashley Six
Championship.
handing over the championship that he found in the trash,
The Cure title
handing it over to
now belongs
Stratosphere.
to Stratosphere.
That's probably the only way Stratosphere was going to win a title anyways.
I agree.
You're gonna be holding a lot more pockets when I'm gone. We know that we have to shit. So with that, I bid you adieu. I say good night, ladies and gentlemen. I know you will miss me as much as I miss you. Goodbye, good night, go fuck yourself.
And that's how Six tells the underground he loves being at Superkick'd, that he loves the fans. That's how he shows it. The new Cure champion, Stratosphere. Ashley, showing the love and affection to these fans.
I still question the legitimacy of this injury. We didn't quite get any information.
6 months is a long time. There's rumors that Ashley has no cartilage in his left knee.
Where did you hear that?
There's rumors. There's rumors, I'll tell you.
Well, that's what they all are. Their rumors are rumors.
That's not the real title. You want to lose that thing? Come up against me, Stratos. You want to lose that little piece of garbage? I'll take that shit from you. I'll take it.
Johnny, you sit here with me.
If there is one man in Superkick'd that has the ability to take away that throne from Jake Something, it might be this man, Gavin Quinn. All the star power in the world.
Well, you said it right there, John. Mr. GQ himself, Gavin Quinn, former King of the Six champion. He's got a tough test with Jake Something, the undefeated Superkick'd champion. If there is one guy that can put Jake Something down, it's got to be Gavin Quinn. If it's not Gavin Quinn, I really don't know who the fuck can do it.
Jake Something has ran through the whole entire Superkick'd roster. This man held the King of the Six title with prestige. Bill Atlas wanted to see more prestige to that title. King of the Six title was held in honor by Gavin Quinn.
Gavin Quinn has got some bad breaks as of late. A huge win here would put him on the next level.
The man from Hotlanta, Georgia is ready for a title north of the border.
Gavin Quinn looks ready. Undefeated Superkick'd champion. This man has never been pinned, issuing challenges to all comers and putting them 6 feet under.
Jake Something asking the crowd what's his name. He usually gets the response, nothing. You see the papers with his face on it, nothing flying at him, but he doesn't give a damn. He doesn't give a damn because what he's done best here is hold on to that Superkick'd championship.
Jake Something is not nothing. In fact, contrary to this crowd's belief, Jake Something is the undefeated Superkick'd champion, and that's all that needs to be said. You can have the signs, you can have the cutout heads, it's all for naught until somebody beats this man for that title.
The man has been successful in every part of the globe that he's been. Ring of Honor, Impact, New Japan, and right here at Superkick'd, he owns everybody that he's ever faced. He has not been pinned. In fact, he's given up the King of the Six title twice to his compadre, his friend, Orlando Christopher.
The crowd littering the ring with crumpled up Jake Nothing signs. It means nothing. That truly means nothing.
We know that Jake Something lets this get to him at points and hasn't ended up in defeat and hasn't taken his eye off the ball, but he does let the crowd reaction get under his skin at certain points in matches.
You're right there, John. That's one thing he does need to watch. You know, and we say it all the time, you need to focus on your opponent and not the crowd. But you are correct. There's one thing that man is guilty of doing, Jake Something. It's focusing on the crowd, on those signs.
And Gavin Quinn, he might be the man to capitalize on one mistake, one eye off the prize, one eye off the ball. It could be Gavin Quinn's night.
You know what I gotta say, Johnny, too, is in all of this, one man who has stood unfazed is GQ Gavin Quinn.
Look at him, he hasn't flinched in that corner. We've seen other opponents succumb to the pressure when they're in this main event scene. Gavin Quinn is a star, he's ready.
The poise of a champion is on the face of Gavin Quinn right now.
It's in his face, it's in his bones.
The bell is rung here at Superkick'd. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. It's Gavin Quinn challenging the undefeated Superkick'd champion, Jake Something.
Dion, Superfan Dion, not pleased. Jake Something before the match, taking his plywood that says Jake Nothing on it. That's what Jake does. He'll take the props on the outside. He doesn't give a damn who's holding it.
Despite all the signs and all the fans, Gavin Quinn has unfazed, ice water in his veins. Disrespect from both men. Jake something misses with a clothesline. The chest singing with that reverse knife edge chop. Jake something is not nothing. In fact, contrary, he is the undefeated Superkick champion.
You're at Superkick'd, he's everything. The man has never been pinned, never been defeated. I mean, what else?
Oh,
top that.
That one stung a little bit. Arm drag by Gavin Quinn. Oh, and another stinging knife edge chop. And a takedown by Gavin Quinn. Goes for the super kick. Oh, but a chop.
Awareness from Quinn.
Those chops are stinging Jake something. GQ.
Little lick of the hand for extra measure.
A little extra mustard on that one. No, Jake something fires back with a right hand. And a kick to the head. Size and strength gonna come into play here. Gavin Quinn sent over the top
to
rope,
the outside, like
crashing hard to the floor here at the Longboat Hall.
And more nothing signs bombard the ring to Jake something. He wants to know his name yet again. It's Jake something.
Jake something throwing Gavin Quinn back into the ring. The crowd, half the crowd is behind Jake, the other half is against him.
Well, ever since Jake.
Oh, Gavin Quinn again to the outside, crashing hard to the floor and on top of a fan.
Since he put Tarek and Brett Money Banks away with the double powerbomb, fans have loved that man. They've respected that man. It's much different from what we've seen in the past for Jake something.
It was one of the coolest maneuvers I'd ever seen. It's definitely brought respect out of me for Jake something. My tune has changed on this man.
And look at him stalk his prey. Stalk Gavin Quinn.
Gavin Quinn sent back into the ring.
Referee Rick, he wants them both back in the ring. He wants both competitors back in the ring for a proper finish to this match. We don't want to see a count out for the Superkick title.
Jake something now throwing Gavin Quinn. He holds onto the ropes. Jake something charges, runs into a forearm. Gavin Quinn hitting the ropes now, and he runs right into a forearm. Something sends Gavin Quinn into the ropes. He holds on again, and a clothesline sends Gavin Quinn over the top.
And I think again he wants to know his name.
But Gavin Quinn, not phased, reaches down, grabs Jake something, slingshot over the top rope, and now just pummeling Jake something. Gavin Quinn feeling it from this crowd, leaps into the corner, throws Jake something into the ropes, nails him with a drop kick, going for the cover, hook to the leg. One, no, Jake something holding on to the rope.
Very, very smart there. He knows all parts of the ring.
Very poised, very wide move
Gives
there.
himself a little breather while he can.
Jake something now on the ramp to right next to us. Gavin Quinn.
Right to the back of something.
That one really hurt. You could see Jake something say, fuck. That one really hurt.
And a headbutt.
You gotta wonder.
And that even took something out of Quinn there.
GQ, phased by that headbutt. Both men fighting it out here on the stage. This Superkick title means so much to both men.
It means everything to both men. You've seen something. This guy hasn't lost.
Gavin Quinn.
Gavin Quinn would love to be the first man to hand Jake something a loss here at Superkick.
Jake something making his way back into the ring. What has he got? I think he's got some cruel intentions.
Some more pain he wants to inflict on Quinn.
Gavin Quinn with a kick. He's setting him up. It looks like for a suplex on the stage. Will we see a suplex on the stage?
That could crack the stage, Kris.
Jake something going up. No, he blocks it.
That could put a hole through
Gavin
this thing.
Quinn going up. Going up. He's got him up. He's holding him up there. British Bulldog style.
Blood
He's
rushing to
holding him
the
up
head
there.
of Quinn.
Gavin Quinn, no.
No way. No way.
No. Jake something. Oh. Almost falling off the stage. Gavin Quinn charges.
Oh my
Super kick.
God. To the sternum of something. Gavin Quinn. This could be it. This could be his time to capture that Superkick championship.
Gavin Quinn with a super kick knocking Jake something off the stage. Jake something crashing to the floor.
Oh,
what a maneuver.
To the outside. My God.
Gavin Quinn taking the breath out of me. Gavin Quinn with a Hurricane Rana off the stage, sending Jake something
Get
hard
it back
to the
in
floor.
the ring, Quinn. That's where you get this match won. Back in the ring.
Jake something.
More F-bombs.
Jake something on the outside against the brick wall here at the Longboat Hall. And now rolled back into the ring by Gavin Quinn. What a maneuver off the stage by Gavin Quinn. But Jake something smartly rolls back to the outside. And through the darkness here at the Longboat Hall, catches Gavin Quinn with a forearm.
Have you ever seen something so dazed and confused in a title match? No. The answer is no.
Jake something with a hard punch to Gavin Quinn.
Puts the pedal right back on the metal though.
He's signaling for the end here. Jake something charges. Oh, a cross body block with Gavin Quinn on the ring apron. Both men crashing to the outside. Jake something standing tall though. I still can't get over that Hurricane Rana off the stage.
I honestly think
One of the-
Quinn was able to get something back in the ring. The match could have been done, but how many times have we seen something in these vulnerable positions? I can count on one hand. Maybe use only 3 fingers.
A move like that is going to take everything out of you. And it has. Gavin Quinn is giving it his all in this match. But I think the problem is when you're dealing with a guy like Jake something, you got to throw the kitchen sink at him.
Oh, what a forearm from
And
something.
sometimes doing that,
Look at that nonchalant pin though.
Nonchalant one.
Disrespect.
Johnny, sometimes throwing the kitchen sink will take everything out of you, and that's the advantage Jake something has, is now his opponent is worn out.
You're damn right. Something has gotten the kitchen sink from every competitor on the roster. He's seen it all. He's done it all.
He's got Gavin Quinn now in a chin lock. The crowd trying to get some adrenaline pumping through the veins of Gavin Quinn, but Jake something really wrenching away with that chin lock. Gavin Quinn now spinning around. He's up to his feet, fighting back. Gavin Quinn hits the ropes. Oh, but
What a splash.
just too much size from Jake something.
And again, he wants to know his name. Again, he asks the Superkick'd crowd, the fans at the underground, what is his fucking name?
Jake something just a splash to Gavin Quinn, engulfing GQ.
And they know it very well. They may tease him, they may call him nothing, but they know his name by this point. They know his name. Again, something, putting his attention to the fans on the outside.
He's focused on the fans. Could be a mistake. Looks like Jake something has got Gavin Quinn up. Oh, and what a side suplex.
Look at him, taking his time, not getting the pin.
Hook the leg, 1,
Cost him
2.
Yeah,
Just a 2 count.
something admiring the fans on the outside instead of focusing his attention on Quinn after that amazing move.
Jake something toying with Gavin Quinn, throwing those signs at Gavin Quinn. And a kick. And now stepping on the head.
Disrespect shown from something. Look at him pushing the referee away. That could be a disqualification. He's lucky he has the respect that he does as a Superkick champion.
He'd lose the match, but he'd keep the title, John.
You're right about that.
Stomping a mud hole.
Look at him. He knows he's a star.
You are
and he wants to know
something.
his name again.
You are something, Jake something, not nothing.
And there he flashes the symbol of the cure. And the fans respecting Jake something now. When have we seen this?
He's winning over the fans. Clearly the fans now are fucking smart enough to realize that he is something. Well, I've been telling them now for months, John. This man is something. His actions have been telling him being undefeated.
You're damn right. Undefeated, never pinned. Relinquishing the King of the Six title 2 times for his friend Orlando Christopher. The man could hold all the gold if he wanted.
Now loosening the tape on his hands, gonna use it as a weapon. Maybe not. Drops it, misses with a clothesline, ducks under, Gavin Quinn over the top. Jake something too strong.
Cure symbol.
Grabs, Gavin Quinn by the neck, whips him into the corner.
Reminding Gavin Quinn where he belongs.
Charges.
That's to the cure.
Jake something charges, but right into a big neck breaker by Gavin Quinn.
That could be it. Can he capitalize on this? Can Gavin Quinn capitalize on this?
Gavin Quinn feeling it. Got some of that adrenaline, some blood pumping. Hits Jake something with a punch and another. Jake something looks like a punch-drunk boxer right now. He's out on his feet. That neck breaker taking a lot out of Jake something.
Putting him to his knees. Bringing the big man to his knees.
Gavin Quinn hits the ropes, runs into a forearm. Jake something back in control. Oh, Gavin Quinn hits the ropes.
Another
Forearms, lunging
Two strong forearms.
Ducks under a clothesline.
Another one.
Forearm takes Jake something off of his feet.
Third time's a charm for Gavin Quinn.
Jake something in the corner. Quinn charges. Oh, and another forearm.
The extra one for good luck.
Fireman's carry. No. Jake something slides out the back. Oh, Gavin Quinn with a reversal. Something with a reversal. Gavin Quinn with a cover. 1, 2.
Oh
Just
my
a 2
God.
count.
Gavin Quinn so close to becoming the new Super Kick champion.
So hard to keep up with the moves in the ring. Coming fast and furious here at the Longboat Hall.
It's not good enough. When you're in the ring with Jake something, we don't know what it takes to be Jake something because we haven't seen it happen yet.
Gavin Quinn setting up in the corner as he got some sweet chin music tuned up. Jake something blocks it. Oh, and
Something to the outside.
Jake something with a waist lock, and then Gavin Quinn ducking. Jake
Back
something
up on
crashing to the
apron,
outside.
Kris. He's ready for more.
Both men fighting for position, jockeying for position.
Oh man,
What are we gonna see here?
Of this. Setting up for a power bomb to the outside. He's on the apron. I don't like the looks of this, Kris.
The hardest part of the apron, the hardest part of the ring, I should say.
Oh,
Jake
why
something
a left hand from Jake?
just couldn't get him up. Gavin Quinn with some kicks.
Man, I never seen Jake so fatigued, but that's what Gavin Quinn does, the man from Hotlanta, Georgia, giving everything he's got to Jake.
He's the most formidable opponent we've seen maybe against Jake something at this point. Are we going to see maybe a pile driver?
Oh, a little taste
fan.
of your own medicine, Jake something.
Will he get him up?
Stratos.
He's got him up. Oh, and a pile driver on the ring apron.
He can have a broken freaking neck right now.
What a pile driver on the ring apron. Never seen that before.
I will be surprised if we don't see something with a neck brace after this match.
Gavin Quinn rolls him back in the ring, and now he's going to the top rope. High-risk maneuver. Will it pay off? Do we have a new champion? Gavin Quinn needs to take advantage of this. Jake something is down and out. What a splash from the top rope.
He needs the pin. He needs to cover him now, Kris.
All Gavin Quinn needs to do is roll over, hook the leg. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. So close to becoming the new Super Kick champion.
Almost and so close. Not good enough when you're in there with Jake something. What does it take to pin the man?
Milliseconds away.
So freaking close.
Gavin Quinn, what must this guy do, as you said, John, to put away Jake something?
He's confident.
Setting up
His
for that
confidence
super kick.
hasn't wavered.
It's blocked. Jake something sends him back, misses with a clothesline. Gavin Quinn meets him with a forearm. Oh, he sensed Jake something coming. And a forearm in the corner again. Gavin Quinn hits the ropes, and he rolls right into a big side suplex.
That's it.
1, 2. Oh,
My
kick
God.
out.
Gavin Quinn kicked out somehow. Somehow Gavin Quinn had the gusto, the strength, the wherewithal to kick out of that super maneuver from Jake something.
A 360 super sidewalk slam. Gavin Quinn kicks out. Jake something so close to retaining his title and remaining undefeated.
We question if Quinn knew what it took to beat something. I wonder if something knows what it takes to beat Quinn.
The crowd is split right now. Jake something setting him up. Oh, we see that power bomb. That patented power bomb.
And Jake's still disrespecting the referee.
Referee.
Hurt him in the corner.
Referee is dazed. Gavin Quinn
dazed and confused.
from the middle rope. No, Jake something catches him. The power. Will he get him into that power bomb?
Strength.
He's got him up. Oh, power bombs him into the corner, right into the referee.
He just got a piece. That was the extra piece on Rick that took him down.
The referee is down and out.
Rick already dazed and confused.
Oh, and a roll up. Nobody there to count. There's no ref to count. Gavin
Nobody
Quinn.
to count.
Gavin
That could have been
Quinn.
the first time something took a loss.
Gavin Quinn has had him now 2 times. There's no referee.
Gavin Quinn should be your new Superkick'd champion.
Should be.
Referee Rick is down.
Should be, could be.
What's Stratosphere doing here? No Stratosphere.
What do you think he's doing here?
Up and out is Cure member, obviously. There's Christopher taking a forearm from Quinn. There's the man you need to focus on. Something to the outside. Gavin Quinn taking all members of Cure except for the injured Ashley 6.
Referee still down and out in the ring.
Gavin Quinn taking out the Cure. And now it's his time to be the Superkick'd champion. Go for it, kid. Go for it, Quinn. Oh no.
Quinn.
Oh no.
Backflip from the top.
Oh,
What a maneuver.
Corkscrew
What
to
a
the
corkscrew.
outside. My God.
What a
Gavin
corkscrew from the top rope to the outside. Taking out everybody in Cure. The crowd chanting, holy shit, in appreciation for what Gavin Quinn GQ has just done. What a corkscrew from the top rope to the outside, crashing to the concrete here at the Longboat Hall.
Gavin Quinn, if he didn't take everything out of him in that move, I don't know what the hell that guy has left or what he's made out of, because he just put the last remnants of his body all in that move right there, Kris.
I don't know if he's got anything left to roll Jake something back in the ring and get a pinfall.
Something's
Jake-
still standing somehow.
Something is up. He's up over the stage.
How is the man on his feet? What is this man made out of? And he's going for the title.
Jake something.
He's going, no, Jake. Or is he going for the chair?
He's going for a chair.
What are you doing?
Use it. Use
What are
it.
you doing?
Use it.
What are you doing?
Use it. I'm helping my man out. Use it. Use it. I'm helping him out.
What the hell's wrong with you?
He's staying undefeated. He is staying undefeated under my watch.
You align yourself with these guys now?
I've done nothing.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You guys don't know anything. Watch the match.
What the fuck has gotten into you?
But Gavin Quinn has a chair.
I knew you.
Gavin Quinn's got the
We
chair.
have a
I gave it.
freaking podcast together, hashtag Top Turnbuckle. Every week on Monday, Tuesdays, you can get it. What
wait
the
a second.
hell, Kris?
I think what we need to do is we need to get rid of the chair. Gavin Quinn needs to put the chair down. Oh!
Used against him. How do you like that?
It didn't phase him, John. Oh, what a stiff lariat.
The man might be Darth Vader. We know he likes your socks, the Star Wars socks. He's the closest thing to Darth Vader in real life I've ever seen.
He is the ultimate Sith, if there ever was one. Jake something checking his teeth. Maybe a few got loose. He's got that chair.
Oh my God, what's he doing?
Not too happy.
Chair ready.
Not too happy about having that chair used on him. I meant for the chair to be used on Gavin Quinn.
Yeah,
Will we see a
how'd
power
that work
bomb?
out for you?
Gavin Quinn stumbling against the ropes. Jake something setting him up for that power bomb. Power bomb on the chair.
It only takes so many times.
3.
He kicked out. Did he kick out?
That was 3.
That was 3. I
That was
thought
3.
Gavin Quinn got his leg up before the 3 count.
He kicked out. He kicked out, Joe.
He did. I knew he kicked out.
You should power bomb him on the chair. A second power bomb.
Again.
This one with authority. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Official. Your winner, still undefeated. Jake something, still your Superkick'd champion.
Deplorable actions from the Cure. I'm used to that. But you, Kris Morrison, to hand the chair over to Jake something, I'm not used to that.
what, John? The referee saw nothing. The referee has seen nothing. So, you know what? Whatever I did or did not do doesn't mean shit. What does mean something, though, is Jake Something is still our undefeated Superkick champion.
Another freaking month.
The man.
The Cure's on top.
The man right here.
Times.
Orlando Christopher, Stratosphere. Fucking good job. What a job by the Cure. Just to recap that for you. Jake Something, still undefeated. 2 power bombs it took to put down Gavin Quinn. You gotta give this guy some respect. But he falls, and Jake Something is still undefeated.